From the depths of radio nothingness comes Radio Nowhere.
This is Radio Nowhere. Is there anybody alive out there? This is Radio Nowhere. Is there anybody alive out there?
WJBD is proud to permit Radio Nowhere.
Say.
All right, we're back.
Welcome back. It is Radio Nowhere on WJBD.
What would you say?
Dave Matthews Band, and what would you say starting us off? And before, actually not starting us off, but that's who that was moments ago. And then starting us off was the Cars and Shake It Up.
And what would you say?
I would say good evening. I would say good morning. I'd
That's
say,
better.
huh?
Yeah, that's better. Good morning.
I'd say I'm completely and utterly out of sorts right now.
Oh, good. I'm sure it's yet my fault.
It's not yet, but we've yet to talk about the weather. So we'll wait on that as we get closer to an actual weather forecast.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I'm a little out of sorts is because last night I was up late, woke up early this morning, been running around all day, went out of town for a little bit, did some stuff.
Did you do some rummaging?
I did actually. Went over to the big flea market in Belleville, the fairgrounds there. They have third weekend of the month. They have this huge flea market that I just absolutely love, and it drives my wife crazy. She can't stand it. I love it. I spend all day there.
Well, like we were saying off the air, I believe it's kind of a hit or miss thing, isn't it?
It is. We call it feast or famine. Famine this month, I should say. It's third weekend of the month, and I didn't find it. I mean, my kids found a couple little things. I didn't find anything. Unlike last time I was there, where I found a sweet movie poster of that movie, The Phantom.
Oh, yeah?
Remember that movie?
Yeah, I do, with Billy Zane.
Billy Zane.
Yes.
And you know Billy Zane, of course, from
The Titanic.
From Titanic. And this isn't just like, there's one movie poster of him where it's just like him in his full costume, and it's kind of silly looking. Pardon me.
Are they not all kind of silly looking?
Well, but this one is really cool looking because it's him on his big skull throne, and it says the ghost who walks, like, because that's what they called the Phantom in the old comics. So I found a sweet poster there of that, and I don't know, a couple other really cool things. That was last time, though. Today, not so much.
Nada. And
then, so we got, and then we did some other stuff while we were over in that area. We had dinner, and you know what it's like, traveling with 3 kids, how it'll kind of wear you out. Then I got back late, and now we get up here to do the radio show. One, my phone charger in the car wasn't working, so it's basically dead now.
Okay.
And I left it at home.
Yes.
So I have no cell phone.
And
Which
you're freaking out?
and I like to, I guess, say that I'm one of those people who doesn't need their phone on them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I kind of like to get that little attitude of, oh, well, I don't need a phone. I'm not glued to my phone like everybody else is. And now I'm not even 10 minutes away from home, okay? I mean...
Right.
And I'm flipping out.
I noticed you're kind of twitching a little.
I am. I'm a little shaky.
Yeah.
And usually, usually when I get up here, I'll tweet something about how we're getting ready to go on the air. Nothing. I was hoping to hear from some of our Radio Nowhere friends, and nothing. Not that they can't call you, obviously.
Right.
My wife needs to get a hold of me. Obviously, she knows where I am. It's not like I need my phone.
But you need your phone.
But I need my phone.
Yeah. It's tragic.
But, well, wait. The other thing is that, kind of the concept of our show is we play stuff that you don't usually hear on other radio stations or WJBD, either one.
So what's this have to do with your phone?
Well, usually I bring my phone
Right.
and I can play music off of it because I've got MP3s on there.
Okay.
But if I don't have my phone, at the very least, I can play things off of my cloud drive from various sources online, and we're not connected to the internet up here tonight.
So even though we claim every week that we are
Doing it old
schooling
school.
it, yeah, tonight, really we are.
We really are. I have no access to any of my cloud saved music. I didn't bring any CDs because I usually have it digitally, in one form or the other. I've got nothing. In fact, I can't even look anything up for you. I mean, you might even ask me, when did that Dave Matthews Band song come out? And I would tell you, I don't know.
But I have my phone.
Yeah, but can I have it?
Well, no, but
Well-
I like if you want to look something up. I mean, I can do it.
Well, I'm going to rely on you for the weather, but I'm trapped.
I don't want to give the weather.
We'll talk about that later. I'm trapped. I have no phone. I have no internet. I feel like this
Not
is
a single luxury.
luxury. Luckily, this is only an hour show, not a 3-hour show.
Yes.
And actually, we only have 46 minutes
Because
left.
after that conversation, I think the show's about over, isn't it? Fascinating.
Well, I do have a story, and I wish Chad Spray originally was going to be here tonight. I don't know where he is.
He's probably still driving.
Well, if he has a good reason for it. He was also at the flea market today. Mm-hmm. Now, we weren't there together.
Okay.
In fact, we didn't even see each other at the flea market.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, we're there at different... I think there's a
times.
slight overlap, but we never ran into each other.
Okay.
What's a big holiday coming up?
Well, St. Patrick's Day is when?
Monday.
This week?
It's
Is it
Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, Monday. But as you know, it's the weekend. A lot of people are celebrating this weekend.
Sure.
So he's over there with his wife, his mother, and his sister.
Okay.
And so they went to the flea market, and then they were going to head to Fairview Heights afterwards, like do some shopping in that. So they're in Belleville. They're going to Fairview Heights. They left the flea market, got caught up in some pretty heavy traffic, trying to
From all the fleas trying to get away.
from all the fleas and dogs trying to get away,
Dogs.
like fleas on dogs.
Weak.
Well, wait, and they ended up driving through downtown Belleville.
Okay.
That doesn't sound very interesting, does it?
No.
Well, it took them so long to get through because they accidentally ended up in the middle of the St. Patrick's Day parade that was going on.
Were they actually in the parade?
Yes. So
Really?
So
Did they wave, or-
Yes, they drove through.
That is fantastic.
They drove through as part of the parade.
How do you accidentally get in the middle of a parade?
I don't know, and I wish he was here to explain.
Were they at least wearing green or anything?
I don't think so. I think
That'd be the people would be like, "That's the worst float I've ever seen." Were they in the minivan? Or
I
what?
think they were in minivan.
That's fantastic.
Just regular minivan. There's nothing.
No, just a plain Jane.
Yep. And they drove through these.
Did they at least throw some candy or something?
See, and that's what we were talking about. I mean, you've got kids, so you know situation. I mean, and they don't have kids, but if they're like anybody else, they probably just got random stuff in their car.
Right.
If it was me, I mean, there's all kinds of junk for my kids in my car. I would have just started randomly chucking that stuff out.
Yeah. Like here's an old McDonald's bag.
Exactly, McDonald's bag. Here's a book. Woohoo!
I'm still baffled by the idea of how do you accidentally get into the middle of a parade and just like, what's this? Why is there a band in front of us all of a sudden? Why are we going like 10 mile an hour?
Yeah,
Oh, wait, we're in a parade.
and the traffic was pretty slow over there anyway today.
Well, yeah, because they were in a
Trying to
parade.
get. Well, I just mean in general trying to get around, let alone. And you know, how would you try to pass in a parade?
You just start honking.
Honk and
Go
signal.
around.
The band leaders waving you past the float.
Yeah, that's we should get answers on this. Maybe we get Chad on the phone.
Maybe we could, unless he's still in the parade. So I thought it was funny when you said, "Is he still driving?" I'm thinking, yeah, he actually might be.
That's pretty good.
This is Radio Nowhere.
Hi.
And we're back. I think that threw Steve a little bit. We're back. That was Steve Miller Band and Wide River. Oh, you found those. And before that, the Beatles, Free as a Bird. And we are Radio Nowhere. It's Matt Donahoe and Steve Stein, and we are kind of...
We're winging it tonight.
And we are kind of like going through the actually very deep catalog of WJBD's CD music library.
We are. We've broke into the vault.
We have gotten into the vault, gotten past the guards, and we are finding...
We are finding rare gems.
I mean, okay, WJBD, known for playing great music, obviously, playing your hits, but we have found all these other songs that, of course, either didn't get a lot of attention when they were out, or they did, or they just haven't been on the air for a while. And that's kind of what our show's about, and we are getting into the depths here and finding some great stuff that we haven't heard for a long time.
I'm digging deep. I'm going in.
Now, it is 12:27, and this is the time when we are closing in on doing the weather. Of course, I can't get to even the WJBD radio page because the internet's down, and I don't have my phone, and I'm flipping out a little bit. And we're upset because we also wanted to check about the Belleville Parade to see if the awards were given yet. Maybe we can...
I'll have to look on my phone so I can find that.
We'll check that later. But first, speaking of upsetting, let's go ahead and have Steve check the weather forecast for us. And as a point of reference, I guess, before we do the weather forecast, on Monday, 2 weeks ago...
Yes.
Let me get this right.
You didn't have school.
We didn't have school because of adverse weather conditions.
Correct.
There was icy
a little bit of ice, a little bit of
snow, and the roads were bad, so no school. I mean, it affected the area that badly that no school. Then this past Monday, when I got home, we opened all the windows in the house to let in the fresh air. Mm-hmm. Kids were running around playing outside.
Because it was so lovely.
Riding bikes. Because it was, if not 70, it was pushing 70.
Yeah, it was, I believe, right around 70.
So, and everybody was saying, okay, good. We've got winter out of the way. Even though it's supposed to get a little cooler this week.
Time changed.
Yeah, and the time changed.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
Springtime. And it got a little cooler, but still nice. Oh, boy. What's coming up for the weather, Steve? Go ahead and give us the...
The last time I had a forecast like this, I refused to do it.
You refused? Really?
I did.
Why? When was that?
Tackett wanted me to do it, and I told him no, and we just let Weather Eye take it.
Okay. Do you want to have Weather Eye take it here?
I'll do it, and I'm going to try to put like a positive twist on it.
You sure?
No, not really, but I'll try.
Okay. Take it away. Weather Eye forecast with Steve Stein, not a meteorologist, barely a radio personality.
Tonight,
can't talk.
Slight chance of rain. Low of 30.
Do it.
I'm trying. I'm trying to put the positive spin on it. Remember?
Oh yeah.
After 4 a.m., however, we have a winter weather advisory for sleet, snow, freezing rain, all that good stuff. Possibly up to 3 inches total accumulation.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. It's dumb. That continues on through the day, Sunday, into Sunday night, snow and sleet. Fortunately, Monday for school, it looks like the sun will come up, and we're going to get up to 41. So at least anything we get It might be slick Monday morning, but other than that, it should melt off. Monday night, we get down to 31. Now, for the real positive spin,
Okay.
Tuesday, mostly sunny, high near 58.
So tomorrow
So tomorrow,
there's going to be snow.
and when I say tomorrow, I mean today, Sunday.
Later on Sunday. There's
It's going to be a high of 33 with the temperature actually falling. So 33 is going to be the high.
And what is it right now?
Right now, it's 50 degrees.
Okay.
So things are really and truthfully right now we're at our high.
I was going to say, so in the next 4 hours, we're going to fall 20 degrees, get snow and a little bit of sleet.
Yes.
And then by Wednesday, it's going to be pushing 60 degrees.
Correct. And it looks like 50s to maybe 60 the rest of the week. So if we can just get through
and then
today and tonight.
What are we looking for next weekend? Maybe I'm thinking
85.
I'm thinking maybe even a heat advisory.
It's possible.
Like we might just flip all the way to the other side of things.
I'm thinking it'll be like 85 one day and Snane the next.
Snane?
Snane.
Where does Snane fall?
Snane is a mixture of sleet and rain.
So what's sleet?
Sleet.
What is sleet?
It's like ice.
Okay.
Ice pellets.
Okay, so then sleet and rain mixed is
Snane.
Snane. Okay.
Yes.
Is there
I
any?
think everybody knows what rain is, so I don't think I need to describe that
So
one.
we have rain, sleet, and snane. Now, is there something else?
Yeah, because there was something I can't even think of the word for it, but there's like a snow and
sleet?
maybe.
Would that be sneet?
Yeah, I'll take that. I don't know that that's my official word, but I'll take that.
I don't think it's any kind of word.
Radio Nowhere, WJBD. That was In Excess with Disappear, and I wish we could make this forecast for today or tonight disappear. Yeah.
Nice little radio segue there, Steve. Well done, big guy.
Thanks.
And before that?
I don't remember.
I just told you.
I can't hear.
Booker T and the MGs, Green Onions. You know that song.
No.
Yes, you do.
I think I just heard it, and I don't even know that song.
Right, okay.
So,
All right, you said you had this one, so I'm letting you go. And I want you to know, Motown Philly, Boys to Men, is waiting here to rescue
Anxiously?
you. It's wait. So like, as soon as you start to falter,
what were we talking about
It's
before
going to be. It's waiting there for you. Okay,
just
so
have
I
it
mean,
queued.
like right. So if you start to falter, you're going to hear.
I'm probably going to hear that anyway, so it really doesn't matter.
You're going to hear it, but I just want you to know as soon as.
That's
As soon
what we're
as you
gonna
hear
hear.
that, that's our next song, and it's
What is it again?
Stop it!
Yeah, that's good.
And it's waiting. So okay,
I hope we
what
broke the CD player.
what
What were we
what's our
talking
topic?
about in our last
Weather.
little segue? Before that,
Weather.
we were talking about how I was going to try to look up on the internet about the parade. I was going to try to get a follow up on it.
Oh, the one over in Belleville.
Yes.
Yeah. Did they have the results posted yet?
They do.
Okay. Anything notable that we should talk about here?
The best float went to a guy with a tractor pulling a green barn with Snoopy the dog laying on top of it.
Okay.
I don't really understand it. I guess you had to see it.
Well, I guess it's green for St. Patrick's Day.
Well, yeah, I figured that. But,
Okay.
but the strangest one and kind of the most coincidental one is there was also a minivan listed as winning best teen spirit.
Really?
Yeah.
Best team spirit?
Teen
Spirit.
spirit. I don't make up the categories, but it just says Chad Spray's mom's van.
Did it say that?
It's exactly how it said, word for word.
Really?
Won the best.
Can you repeat it? Can you repeat those
Chad's
words?
mom's.
Radio Nowhere on WJBD. That is a band called The Lightning Seeds and The Life of Riley. Steve?
It was very festive.
It is very festive. And, well, living the life of Riley is like living the good life.
Okay.
So, like, the expression they were living the life of Riley means, oh, they were living the good life, they were living the high life, that kind of thing.
And that's a real thing?
Yeah, that's an older saying.
Okay.
And that song is from 1992. We were talking, it has that Erasure, Pet Shop Boys type of British techno-pop sound to it.
Very much.
And we were talking, Steve said he didn't remember that song. I said, I even used to have a CD of the Lightning Seeds, and that's the only song of theirs I remember. So we just kind of unearthed this gem up here tonight.
It's kind of fun digging through the books.
Yeah, I think I'm actually going to leave some of my CDs at home next week.
I think I will too.
And just kind of dive in and see what we find here in the WJBD vault. We need a vault sound effect.
I want to bring my my flashlight with me next week, though, because it's pretty dark in there.
And there's I don't know. I think there might even be older WJBD DJs living in there somewhere.
I think I saw Paul Harvey.
Really? Really?
I did, yeah.
Really?
Really?
That's fantastic.
It kind of is.
So, fantastic. That's wonderful.
You're welcome.
I don't think I thanked you.
No, you should have.
Before that, we heard Edwin Starr and 25 Miles, and we kicked that set off with who, Steve?
In Excess.
Nope. Try again. That was earlier.
I've been looking through a bunch of songs. I don't remember.
Motown Philly.
Yeah, that's the one.
Boys to Men. Remember, they were there to rescue
it only
you.
introed 18 times, I think. So much for the surprise.
So, I didn't say it was going to be a surprise.
Should have been.
So let's have a look back today at the show.
This morning.
Let's kind of reminisce. We're an hour into Sunday already.
Mm-hmm. For about 35 minutes of it, we talked about the parade, I believe.
Yes. I'm phoneless, and I have had the shakes for about 55 minutes now.
Been drooling a little bit here just in the last 5 minutes.
More than usual, or?
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. It's kind of hard to tell, but I'll say a little more.
So also, no internet.
No internet.
Which, by the way, you've got a computer in front of you. Do you have internet over on that one?
I have no idea. I didn't even check it.
That's fantastic. 5 minutes left of the show.
I'm busy recording.
And you can't check to see if that computer is...
If I had internet, could we do anything with it?
I don't know. Just check. See if there's internet.
I'm checking.
If it's just my computer or the one in front of you has...
I've got internet.
So, actually, the internet has been with us the whole time. I feel like Dorothy at the end of The Wizard of Oz. We had the power to go to the internet.
Place to go home?
No, we had the power to... Gosh, why do I even do this show with you?
Because that's how you party.
Wrap up here for us. I'm just mad again.
Goody. That's my goal.
You completely destroyed my analogy.
Last week it was in the first 3 minutes, and this week it took me almost the whole hour.
Well, I thought we were having a great show, and I was trying to do like an analogy and a comparison. The idea of we had the power to do this all along. It was right in front of us. Like
the party don't stop till I walk in, right?
I am fully aware how true that is on the show, in real life, at actual parties that stop. It's and it's one of those things. As soon as you walk in, it's that sound effect of the record.
Maybe some cricket sounds.
And it's like as soon as you walk in, the record dragging, the needle dragging across the record, cricket sounds. Like, oh, there he is. Dude, I'm not even doing it. I
represent that.
Do the outro.
If you like what you heard tonight, tell a friend. Are you going to do your part, or do I have to do it all? Do I have to carry all the weight?
Do it all.
If you didn't like what you heard,
I didn't.
Then don't call in or don't tell anybody.
Okay. Thanks, Steve, for butchering our outro. I'm going to do it now. Right. I'm going to turn your mic off. If you liked what you heard, tell a friend. If you didn't like what you heard, don't tell anybody.
What?
Ever. Shut up, Steve.
Good day.
WJBD, Salem, Centralia.
This has been an I Love Raisins production.